Who's got the next question? Right here on the front. If we can get Dwight the mic, and then over to Rusty, and then back to Mike.
Dwight Drum, RaceTake.com. Kurt, when you and the other drivers get together with a tough track like Darlington, do you ever talk about like apprehension, or is just another great challenge for you guys? Do you think?
I mean, Darlington's Darlington. Everybody respects this track the same way, and you have to give and take, no matter if you're a rookie or if you're a veteran. And you know, you're always hoping to find yourself in good positions out on the track and not in compromising ones. And now with double file restarts and all these green white checkers, you're going to have to put on a different thinking cap towards the end.
Mr. Ball and NASCAR Media Group. Just looking ahead, I wanted to ask you about Dover. Just it's a true oval. Just talk about the characteristics of that track and what makes it unique to the driver.
Dover is definitely one of the tougher racetracks physically on the body. When you first start out in practice at Dover, the track's very fresh. That concrete surface is very white in color. Then as we get more laps on the track, it rubbers in. And by the end, I think concrete tracks go through more physical changes than what we see on asphalt tracks. One thing, though, that is a constant at concrete tracks is the temperature seems to stay better, but it just rubbers in that much more. So you're really fighting the car to get to turn in the center of the corner and then not snap loose when you jump coming out of those corners, because there's a lot of banking transition from the corner to the straightaway at Dover.
Go ahead, Mike.
Let me follow up on that, Mike Mulhern. Perhaps with the new asphalt combinations that we've seen the last 4 or 5 years at a lot of tracks, including this one, maybe we don't need concrete at Dover anymore, or at Bristol we can go back to asphalt. Do you think that's a possibility? You know how hard you guys go into the corners at some of these places and how well the asphalt actually holds up under 43 cars.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the Goodyear engineer that has to go and figure it out, or one of the first few guys to test it. But yeah, asphalt I think is definitely made advances in the last 20 years. But again, the thing that hasn't helped NASCAR is the cars have gotten heavier. If we could start building some lighter cars, then Goodyear would have much easier time with building the right tire for a specific concrete or asphalt. But we go to those tracks like Bristol and Dover and Martinsville because they have concrete in the corners because we tear it up. The cars are just too heavy.
Dustin's got a question right here. Go ahead.
Dustin Long, Landmark Newspapers. Kurt, I want to ask you, as physically challenging as this track is, or what people tell us, do you or have you seen drivers in the past wear down, or you get a sense that they wear down at the end of the race? And if so, how could that even impact things, say, tomorrow night, now where you've got these new restarts in a sense, with guys racing for position, maybe not thinking as clearly in that case?
Yeah, this track is very demanding mentally, physically. You're fighting the wheel, and of course this time of year it always seems to be warm. And it's going to be a hot one tomorrow night. And there will be drivers that fatigue and what they call fall out of the seat a little bit. Guys that have good handling cars, they don't get to fall out of the seat because they're having an easier day. Guys that are running 12th, 18th, wrestling that car every lap for all that it's worth, they're going to find themselves one of the last few cars on the lead lap towards the end of the race. But the only thing you have to keep in mind is all these green-white checkers, double file restarts, you could have a whole new race at the end, even though you've been struggling all day long.
Go ahead, Jim.
Jim Utter, Charlotte Observer. Kurt, did you pay much attention to your brother's proclamation of the new Kyle Busch last week after winning? And do you think that, seriously, that is there any difference? Do you believe your brother's changed much in the last year or so?
No, I missed all that fun and exciting stuff. I don't really pick up People magazine all that often and read up on who's changed or who's got what hairdo going on. But I'll see him on Mother's Day this weekend. We were getting Mom and Grandma together. And, I've seen his maturity since he's engaged to Samantha. And I've seen a little bit of stress level in him with his truck program and getting that up to speed and going. And so those things that happen to you in life make you grow up a little quicker, and I'm happy for him. And he's going to still continue to charge hard. He's going to go after those wins. You just can't really write that, hey, that was a good Kyle Busch or a bad Kyle Busch when things happen. the things that you get to ride are that he is going through life changes and he's maturing. He's not 22 years old anymore. Same situation with me. I was 21 and ran into everything when I was out here, and now I'm 31. I don't run into as many things, but I still run into stuff.
Anything else for Kurt? Okay, Kurt, thanks a lot and good luck tomorrow night.
All right, thanks.